My roommate brought back a strange mud idol when the semester started. Since then, she's gotten prettier, and her luck seems to be on a winning streak. The rest of our dorm mates have been asking her for advice. But one night, I saw them gathered around, their bellies swollen, howling in horror. "Lily, you're looking more beautiful by the day." The roommates, faces filled with envy and wonder, gathered around Lily Monroe. Lily held a powder puff, checking herself in the mirror, a smug look on her face as she cast a quick glance my way, letting out a disdainful snort. "Oh, you guys. Don't say that, it'll make Minnie feel so bad." Lily suddenly whipped her eyebrow pencil at Minnie Lake. "Did you finish my homework, ugly?" Jenna Reed, one of our roommates, quickly picked up the mud idol sitting on Lily's desk. "I'm starting to think you've been looking better ever since you got this thing. What is it, some kind of lucky charm?" Lily's face twisted, and she snatched the mud idol back from Jenna's hands. "It's mine." She clutched it close, almost as if it were a child, gently stroking the little doll's face as though it were her own flesh and blood. But from my angle, I thought I saw the idol blink. I rubbed my eyes, looking again. The doll was just as before, stony and unmoving. Lily carefully placed the doll in the corner of her desk and covered it with a crimson cloth. The discussion ended with everyone in a tense mood, but my heart pounded with unease. Could it have been my imagination? Early the next morning, a sharp scream jolted me awake. I looked down from my top bunk to see Jenna, as white as a sheet, huddled against the wall, clutching her stomach. When I looked at her bed, a chill shot through my entire body. Her once clean white sheets were stained red with blood, the metallic scent slowly filling the room. Dana Clark, another roommate, and I hurriedly helped Jenna to the campus health center, her face pale and drained. But when the doctor examined her, we were all dumbfounded. You've had a miscarriage." Before he could finish, Jenna collapsed to the floor, shaking her head over and over. "No way. I've never even dated anyone. How could I possibly have a miscarriage?" The doctor handed us a medical report, muttering, "College kids these days, such reckless behavior." Jenna dashed into the ladies' restroom right after we left the health center. Dana hesitated for a moment, glancing around before whispering to me. "Lana, I think Lily has something to do with what happened to Jenna." My heart skipped a beat. Dana, clearly disturbed, cast a sidelong glance at the restroom, then quickly looked back at me. I saw Jenna asking Lily on WhatsApp last night about her beauty secret. Since Dana and Jenna's beds were bunked, it was easy to believe Dana had seen it. I got up in the middle of the night and saw Jenna pacing by Lily's desk, then heading back and forth to the bathroom, and now, T.'s morning, she's... Dana hadn't even finished her sentence when Jenna emerged, a smile now on her face and dimples showing where there had been none before. What happened? You look so different." Jenna glanced proudly at us, her cheeks rosy and glowing, any sign of her earlier weakness was gone. I watched as my roommates fawned over Lily, anxiety tightening my chest. I glanced over at Dana, who was smiling, offering Lily some snacks. Since witnessing Jenna's transformation, Dana seemed like a different person, ingratiating herself to Lily constantly. Now, everyone in the dorm except for Minnie and me was obsessed with pleasing Lily. And just as I feared, the next morning, the dorm was filled with a suffocating stench of blood. Dana and our other roommate, Dora Langston, both looked ghastly, and their beds were drenched in blood. The two of them staggered to the public bathroom, clutching blood-stained sheets. It wasn't long before the two reappeared, looking as fresh and vibrant as models. All four girls then gathered around Lily's desk, cooing over the mud idol like proud mothers. They noticed Minnie and I hadn't joined them and forcefully dragged us over. Nervous, I held the doll close, glancing around. Just then, the dorm lights flickered, and, horrifyingly, the idol's face lifted into a smile. Terrified, I shrieked, throwing the idol aside. Minnie quickly caught it. But that night, something terrible happened to Minnie. After I'd nearly dropped the idol, Lily snapped at me. I felt guilty, so I bought some fruit and snacks from Mason's grocery to leave on her desk as an apology. I pretended to sleep, waiting until 3:30 a.m. to place them. Just as I was about to get up, my bed shook slightly, freezing me in place. Moments later, I heard faint, heavy breathing from below. Minnie slept on the bottom bunk, so I figured she might be mumbling in her sleep. But then the bed shook harder, and the rhythmic squeak echoed up to my mattress. "Stop, please, it hurts." What was going on? My body tensed with fear. Was Minnie dreaming, or was there someone in her bed? Shy and quiet, Minnie hardly interacted with anyone, let alone had a boyfriend. Driven by curiosity, I leaned down to peek over the edge. What I saw made my blood run cold.